Yeah, baby. Euros ready. Euros are almost there. We're about a month away. Is it less than a month or is it bang on a month? Less than a month. Less than a month. Less than a month away from the Euros, man. I'm excited, bro. Fully excited. What's going on with these cables? There we go. Yeah, man. I'm excited, bro. Proper excited. What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You know the face. You know the name. Aaron here, back again with another video. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Shout out to everybody always supporting, always liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, getting active in the comment section, especially you guys that are active in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys. It's amazing. It's an amazing feeling. Road to 13k, and obviously with the Euros coming up, there's loads of content on the way for you guys, especially. I'll try and do my best. I've got something in the pipeline. I'm not going to say what it is quite yet, but you guys will find out in due course. But yeah, shout out to everybody always tuning in. Let's talk Euros, man. Germany, Deutschland have officialized or officially released their squad for the Euros. And I've got to say, because a lot of people got it misconstrued, this is a provisional squad. This is not the final squad yet. I think one or two players are going to be dropped from this team, from the squad. So for now, all these names are here provisionally. So it's not the final squad yet. So we're just going to run through the squad, and I'm just going to, talk about some names. We'll start with the goalkeepers, obviously, and then, go through the other sections of the team. Let's start with the goalkeepers then. Oliver Baumann from Hoffenheim, Manuel Neuer, Alexander Nübel from Stuttgart, and Marc-Andre ter Stegen. I can tell you straight away already, I think the one that's going to drop out from this, unless an injury happens, is Oliver Baumann. And I think it's pretty clear, man. Manuel Neuer is going to be the number one. Do you know what it is? I feel sorry for Marc-Andre ter Stegen to a certain extent, because he's been in the shadow of Neuer for almost his entire career. Like, there's nothing he can do. There's literally nothing he can do. But equally, he has made some horrible mistakes in recent years. So that almost put Neuer back on top, because there was a point where, ter Stegen was like the goalkeeper, because Manuel Neuer obviously was injured, and he had issues with the recovery, took longer than expected. So that was ter Stegen's chance to kind of take over. But I mean, like I said, can you really compete against a monster like Manuel Neuer? You basically just have to wait till the end of your career, or his career rather. You have to wait till the end of his career for you to even have the slightest of chances. And by the time Neuer retires, ter Stegen himself will be old. Do you know what I mean? And then you got another monster in Alexander Nübel, who's coming up as well, who's doing amazingly well at Stuttgart, qualified for Champions League, by the way. So congrats to them. You'll definitely see them next season in the Champions League, and you'll see what this guy's about. But yeah, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for any goalkeeper that's had to put up. I'm saying put up, but yeah, that's had to go against Manuel Neuer, because like I said, bro, it's the entirety of your career that you can't do anything. You can't do anything. So yeah, that includes the goalkeepers, and I think Oliver Baumann is going to be the one dropping out of this, because I don't think Nagelsmann would want to go to the tournament with full goalkeepers. Doesn't really make sense to me. I think it's 3, 1 playing, 2 on the bench, and yeah. So yeah, that's that. Let's go to the defenders. Waldemar Anton, Benjamin Henrichs. Why did I say it with a German and English accent? Benjamin Henrichs, Joshua Kimmich, Robin Koch, Maximilian Mittelstädt, David Raum, Antonio Rüdiger, of course, Nico Schlotterbeck, and Jonathan Tah. No real surprises in there. Actually, there are surprises. The first one being Mats Hummels. He's not in the squad, man. Not even in the provisional squad. And I have to say, Nagelsmann, maybe that was the wrong decision, because Mats Hummels, for me, even if you're not going to start him every single game, there are going to be games where you need to unlock defenses with that one pass over the top. And Hummels has proven to be that type of guy. He's proven to be that type of guy that can give you a pass over the top. Bro, this guy can do it with the outside of his foot. We've seen it multiple times. And recently, obviously, he's been having monster performances in the Champions League. Qualified for the Champions League final, scored the winning goal against PSG away, had a colossal performance at home at the Signal Iduna Park as well. It's a shame. It's a real shame that he's not able to play one last tournament in his home country. And it wouldn't surprise me if after this, or before the tournament starts, he says, you know what, because I didn't take part in this tournament at home, this might mean the end of my international career. And it would be a shame, again, because I like the player. He's a really, really good footballer to begin with. Let's start with that before we talk about him being an athlete and all of that, being in shape and taking care of himself. He's a great footballer. And it's such a shame that he's not in the 20 in this. It's such a shame that he's not in this squad, man. For me, one L that, Nagelsmann might have to take. I'm not saying he's wrong for it. Obviously, there are other talents out there, but I would have taken him 100%. I mean, knowing that you can bring on Mats Hummels from the bench, it's an extremely great blessing to be able to do that. And I think Hummels would have been fine with being on the bench. Even if you bring him and you say, you know what, I'm bringing you with me, but you're not going to start. My starters are going to be Jonathan Tah and Antonio Rudiger. I think Hummels would have looked into Nagelsmann's face and gone, you know what? Yeah, fair enough. As long as I'm there. But if you need me, bring me on. And he can do a job. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate. Is there anyone that I think is going to drop out in this? Or let's go with who do I think could drop out from this defense? I think possibly Waldemar Anton. Although I think Nagelsmann would want to take him with him. Because one thing he's really done. Actually, no, I'm going to say that towards the end. So I think Waldemar Anton could drop. And I think Robin Koch could drop out as well. Those are the two I'm looking at. Because, yeah, those are the two I'm looking at. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 defenders. So I believe there's going to be. So you've got the 4 starters in Kimmich, right back. You've got Jonathan Tah, Rudiger starting, and you've got Mittelstädt as the left back. Now you've got to look at the people replacing those 4. Who's replacing Kimmich? Benjamin Henrichs. Who's replacing Jonathan Tah? Or who is behind them, let's say. Pause. So, Joshua Kimmich, if you was to sub him off, you'd put on Benjamin Henrichs. If you was to sub off Rudiger, you can put in Schlotterbeck. If you was to sub off Jonathan Tah, you can put in Waldemar Anton. If you was to, actually, Robin Koch or Waldemar Anton, one of the two. If you was to sub off Mittelstädt, then you can put in David Raum. So it's going to be between Waldemar Anton and Robin Koch. One of them is going to drop out because it needs to be a thing where you can have 8 defenders, so you can have 4 starting and 4 on the bench. So it might be between those two. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Then we move to the midfielders. This is where it gets a bit interesting. Robert Andrich, Chris Führich, Pascal Gross, Ilkay Gundogan, Toni Kroos, Jamal Musiala, Alexander Pavlovic, Leroy Sané, and Florian Wirtz. Oh, yo. I can't wait. I can't wait to see these lot play, man. I can't wait. Any surprises? I mean, I was talking to one of my friends, shout out to Bob, and he was saying that it's a shame for him that Julian Brandt is not on the list. Now, the way I think Nagelsmann was looking at this is probably he was looking at the abundance of talent and he's thinking, okay, what type of hybrid profiles, or how many hybrid profiles can I take with me? He's looking at Florian Wirtz, hybrid. He's looking at Leroy Sané, hybrid. He's looking at Musiala, hybrid. That's already 3 players in Brandt's position. And don't get me wrong, Brandt is now in the Champions League final, and he's largely responsible for Dortmund being in the Champions League final. But he's been inconsistent this season. It hasn't always been the top Julian Brandt that we know. So I think Nagelsmann probably looked at that. And don't get me wrong, as a national team head coach, it's extremely tough to be making these decisions and go, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to stay at home. It's extremely tough. So, yeah, man. Who could I see drop out of this? I don't think anybody in midfield will drop out, you know. I don't think anyone's going to drop out from the midfield. I think if anyone's going to drop out from the whole squad, it's going to be one of the defenders. So between Waldemar Anton and Robin Koch. From those midfielders, I don't think anybody's going to drop out. Also, towards the end, I will try and give you my starting 11 for the full tournament. So yeah, really good midfield, man. I mean, when you've got the likes of Pavlovic on the bench, you've got the likes of Pascal Gross on the bench, who's got some sort of quality as well. I mean, the abundance in quality is crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. But yeah, then last but not least, we move on to the forwards. Maximilian Bayer, who's had a really good season. Niklas Füllkrug, Kai Havertz, Thomas Müller, and Dennis Undav. I don't think anybody's going to drop out of the forwards. Maximilian Bayer, like I said, fully deserved it, man. Had a great season. Let me just check something. Maximilian Bayer. Yeah, man. It's been outstanding for Hoffenheim. It's been absolutely outstanding. Could I see him drop out? If there is someone that's going to drop out from the forwards, it might be him. But yeah, apart from that, I don't think anybody's going to drop out. It speaks for itself. Niklas Füllkrug had an amazing season as well with Dortmund. Kai Havertz, probably the most improved player in the Premier League, because at the start of the season, everybody was looking at him like, huh? What? Why? Arsenal? Nah. But now, you see why. And credit to Arteta for that. I've got to say it. So, yeah, man, that's the team. And like I said, this is the provisional squad. I don't know when Nagelsmann's going to announce the full squad, so I don't know exactly when it's going to happen. I like the way Germany announced the squad as well. They basically partnered up with actors, TV presenters, singers, rappers, local businesses, and those people on their personal pages on Instagram, on their personal accounts, announced the player. Do you know what I mean? And I absolutely loved it. For example, Toni Kroos and his brother Felix Kroos, they announced Robert Andrich on their podcast. So that was cool. Do you know what I mean? I really liked the way they did that. And obviously the euphoria in Germany is crazy. I mean, right, I'm going to tell you already. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in Germany, innit? And bro, the atmosphere in Germany is going to be insane, bro. Like, the best way I can describe it, or the closest I can describe it to, was the World Cup 2006. World Cup 2006, I was 12. Bro, I will probably never experience, maybe this tournament, I will probably never experience a tournament like that ever again. The atmosphere was through the roof. All the games I watched from home, apart from one game where we went to like a fan park thing, and that was the round of 16, Germany against Poland? No. Yeah, quarterfinals, Germany against... I'm chatting. It was the round of 16, yeah. Round of 16, Germany against Sweden. Podolski scored twice, I think. Bro, I will never experience something like this ever again. Just me talking about it, I can see myself, I can see the images in front of me again. In Cologne, bro, it was insane. Insane, bro. I'll never forget that. And I really hope that this tournament will give us at least 30% of that. Because you've got to remember, this is the second tournament, or like, let's say the second Euros after lockdown. This is the first tournament at full capacity again. The first Euros at full capacity, because remember in the Euros 2020/2021, stadiums weren't at full capacity and stuff. So yeah, I really hope this will bring a lot of vibes, a lot of good vibes and atmosphere. Yeah, can't wait. Let me finish off by giving you my starting 11 for this tournament. I've written it down, and you lot let me know if you agree with this, yeah? So, my starting 11 for the first game, Germany against Scotland, would be, in goal, Manuel Neuer, of course. A back four of Maximilian Mittelstädt on the left, a centre-back partnership of Jonathan Tah and Rudiger, and Kimmich as right back. Depending on how you want to play, 4-3-3, I would rather go for a 4-2-3-1. So 4-2-3-1, the two defensive midfielders are going to be Robert Andrich and Toni Kroos. The three attacking midfielders for me would be Florian Wirtz on the left, Gundogan in the middle, number 10, and Jamal Musiala on the right. But obviously those three can interchange during the game and they will know what to do. Like, do you know what I mean? They're intelligent players. And up front, I'm going to go with Kai Havertz. I think Kai Havertz, for me, for Germany, he does a quite good job. Like, he does quite a good job. He's not bad for Germany. Do you know what I mean? He's quite good for them. And yeah, like I said, then you can bring on the likes of Füllkrug off the bench. You can bring the likes of Führich and Gross and all these other midfielders off the bench. Quality galore. Now, obviously, there are some names that missed out. Goretzka, Hummels, Brandt. I've talked about those two. Goretzka's a big one. That's a big, big call from Nagelsmann to say, Leon Goretzka, I'm leaving you at home. That's a big call. Gnabry, due to injury, unfortunately, he missed out. And there are a few more, but I can't remember who. I saw a list a few days back. Karim Adeyemi, I'm quite gutted for him as well. I would have liked for him to go to the Euros and be part of that, but he's young. He's still got a lot of time. So, yeah, listen, let me know what you think in the comments, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think this provisional Germany squad looks good? Does it look bad? Who missed out? Who would you want to see? Who would you have liked to see? And who do you think is going to drop out? So let me know in the comment section below. Final word of today, Germany. If you've made it to the end of this video, type Germany in the comment section below. I'm going to walk away, then walk back in because I'm going to do the France video. So make sure you keep your eyes locked on my channel for that. And go watch that as well. So yeah, like, share, subscribe. Let's roll to 13K. And I will see you in the France video. Yeah. Also, I'm dropping a vlog because tomorrow there's a charity football game. I'm recording this on Friday. So tomorrow, Saturday, there's a charity football game with loads of superstars, loads of known faces that you guys know. And I'll be sure to put them in my vlog, yeah? So keep your eyes on my channel for that. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace. Deutschland! Get in, come on! Come on!